Hey friends, Mark Holmes here with
Michael Anthony Fitness.
And as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, man, you know, this literally does not work. Man, I am as excited as can be. 2 weeks and 2 days, the team will be headed to Oxnard for training camp. The season is upon us. And of course, tonight we'll be live streaming, talking about what else, the Dallas Cowboys, and if there's any other news on the Earl Thomas situation. And one thing I'm noticing, and I don't know if you've noticed this or not, Michael, as well, I'm seeing more and more articles about Jason Garrett being on the hot seat, which is kind of strange because the expectations for the Dallas Cowboys are not very high. A lot of people will say the Cowboys are rebuilding because they lost Des Bryant, Jason Witten, and things like that, coming off of a disappointing season, that they aren't expected to do well. You know, they talk more about the Giants getting Barkley and stuff, and two-time Super Bowl MVP Eli Manning, you know, and Will Hernandez. They talk about Alex Smith with the Redskins, like, you know, he's night and day better than Kirk Cousins, but very little about the Dallas Cowboys. So if the expectations aren't there that this is a Super Bowl caliber team, if they don't make the playoffs and things like that, how is he actually on the hot seat? What do you think about that?
He needs to go. I don't care how the season is. The man needs to go.
Wait. What if he makes it to the NFC Championship
I don't
game?
care. He needs to go.
Really?
I've never been a Jason
How about if he
fan.
goes to the Super Bowl?
He needs to go.
Wins the Super Bowl?
He needs to go.
Oh, wait. How about if the Cowboys go 18-0 and win the Super Bowl and blow out New England?
He needs to go. Oh, if we go to the Super Bowl against New England, we're going to beat him.
Did he, like, steal your girl or something? You got some real hate for Jason Garrett, don't you?
I never liked Jason Garrett.
Wow. That's...
And you know the NFC East is 3-1 against the Patriots in the Super Bowl. So odds of beating the Patriots are very high in the Super Bowl for playing the Super Bowl.
Okay, all right. Well, here's the thing that I look at is it's a contract year. He's got 2 years left on his contract. And you never want to have a coach go into the last year of his deal and be a lame duck coach. So in my mind, more than anything else, this is a prove-it year that you either have to fire him at the end of the year or you have to extend him. You know, if you believe that he is the guy for the long haul, you know, and thus a Tom Landry, then you hold on to him. But one of those interesting statistics is, of coaches that have been hired since 2010 and are still with the same team, only one other one has not won a Super Bowl, and that's Marv Lewis. I don't know why Cincinnati still has him. He's been there, I don't know, since like 2005 or maybe even before that. But everybody else has at least been to a Super Bowl or won a Super Bowl. And that's kind of interesting when you think about it, you know?
What is it? Tom Landry went to Super Bowl 4 years into his...
It wasn't 4 years. No, because he was hired in 60. He was the first coach. They played in Super Bowl 5.
It was like the fourth.
And lost to the Colts. So it was actually like 10 years into.
But they weren't counting Super Bowl.
But that was a different era because coaches were with the same teams forever. I mean, you had Don Shula.
Okay, by now, he should have been.
Tom Landry. You had Chuck Noll and everything else. That was a different era. Now, generally speaking, coaches get a 5-year window because the idea is within 5 years, you're turning over the roster and implementing your system. If you have not been successful with that 5 years, it's time to look elsewhere. It's up with the Cowboys and the Bengals. So my question to you guys is, should Jason Garrett be on the hot seat?
Yes.
And if he is on the hot seat and we're fired, who would you like to have for a coach? Mike? Who would you like to have as a coach instead of Jason Garrett? I'd say a ham sandwich at this time.
Yeah, I'll say anybody but Jason Garrett.
But who would be your pick to be a head coach?
Let me see. I would like Mike Singletary, but he's already coaching somewhere else. I'll take Chris Richard.
Yeah, and I was going to say that the Cowboys have a tendency to hire from within, and I can see that one happening. But we'll have to wait and see what happens. But as always, they tell us don't quit your day job, and we are not quitting our day job. But hopefully I'll see you guys tonight at 9 o'clock Eastern for our live stream. I'm Mark Holmes with
Mike Clancy Fitness.
and we'll see you guys soon.